Hello everybody, this is Zach. As said, a pretty snazzy walkthrough. Resident Evil Code Veronica X A rank. If you remember the one video, I talked about the requirements of an A rank, and we are not really cutting it close with the time limit at all. The whole don't use a first aid spray thing, we're doing fantastic. There's still a crap load of health left for me to utilize if I need it. And we are in great shape with everything. So this is going to be a very successful run. It kind of already is because, you know, we're at the end here, and there's nothing really threatening except the final boss past this point. So yeah, oh, more health. That's exactly what I need. Yeah, see, they just give you all like excessive amounts of herbs for no reason in the most random places. Like really, they took like the survival difficulty part completely out of this game. Yeah. Don't worry, I got distracted by a thing. I didn't die. Yeah, they took like the whole survival part of this game out and just made it more, you know, like they tell, it's like there's a story. This game has the most story out of any Resident Evil game by itself. I mean, the whole story usually expands across like the entire series, but this one has more of a centralized storyline that you can recognize by itself for its own story, you know what I mean? So yeah, we need that little security file thingy there to do the security file thingy. Yeah, you'll see when I get to it, don't worry. But what we need to do, if you notice, we're picking up all these like dragonfly things the whole time, so we have to make a thing out of it. You'll see in a second. But yeah, right now I'm basically just loading up for the end of the game here. I remember the last time I was like in an item box, and I made this like huge joke about, oh yeah, I really like going in that item box because I couldn't decide what I was doing. Actually, that was the last time. That was like part 5 or something. I don't know. Anyway, so load up the Magnum, and just gonna basically I'm keeping all the stuff I need for the end of the game right here. I'm gonna be completely prepared, so yeah, I'm almost at everything. I just need to. I really should have like just cut this part out, honestly, and just like showed you my final item screen. But this gives me more reasons to ramble over this video, because, you know, that's what you came here for, right? You hear me ramble over a Resident Evil game, and you could learn how to beat it, maybe. I don't know, it's up to you. Do you want to learn how to beat this game? Learning is learning. Shut up, bird! I know if you actually heard that bird in the background, but yeah, I'm still at this other guy's house. This bird's making noise. Ah! Okay, I think his bird's like trying to fly downwards, but doesn't realize that he's holding on to the little stick. At least that's what it looks like. I don't know, just try to picture that. Bird's like hanging on to the little perch thing, but not getting anywhere. Kind of humorous. Really, why'd your bird get so like loud and skittish all of a sudden?
It's excited. I don't know.
Your bird just freaking loves Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to be a part of this walkthrough here. Yeah. Okay, bird. Got any insightful commentary to add? Okay, now he was dancing. Yeah! There we go, bird. Alright. Yeah, so this is like the secret mansion thing that... This is like Alpha and Alexia's secret mansion, even though... There's like the outside area of it. You're in an Antarctic base, and it's not like cold and snowy out there, which... Geographically, this whole location makes very little sense in the existence... I don't know how the existence of this mansion-like area even works, to be honest with you. But... let's just like use a little like what's that thing called when like you're like reading or watching something that's fantasy and you just like realize it's fantasy and stop caring about it being real or not. Is it called like suspension of belief or something like that? God, maybe it's like suspension of disbelief or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, you just have to remember this like very strange. Shut up, bird! Right, he's going crazy. Yeah, bird's a nut job. Dancing again. Yeah. Yeah, I should spend the rest of this video just like describe what the bird's doing. It's like shuffling back and forth in the perch, shaking around, making a lot of loud noises. I don't know, you can probably hear him, and I'll have to like listen to this video after I do it to see if you can hear the bird or not. But
probably could.
Yeah, I probably can. So I think I picked up a biohazard key or something. It's not actually called the biohazard key. I don't know. I forget what it's like. Oh, I don't remember what that key's called, but I always call it the biohazard key. Because, okay, now your bird's getting really friggin' annoying.
I have no control.
Yeah, sterile room key. That's it. But I always call it the biohazard key because I remember the first time, like, if you try to examine that door, it says it has a biohazard symbol on it. It's like, okay, so it's the biohazard key, you know? That's just what I know it as. That's what it'll be, okay? I'll call it the biohazard key because that's what it is. Now, if you remember, excuse me, I said that you have to go back in that one room with the tiger with the power off. Well, now that we use the biohazard key to open up that doorway, we can actually get in there with the power being off because the other doorway into there, it's actually electronic, so if the power's off, you can't go down there. Go figure. We don't actually need that right there. Anyway. So we're going to do a variation of my least favorite type of thing in this game, which is it's like the annoying thing you do in this game that it was really stupid doing it the first time. And I have to do it one more time. Take a wild guess as to what those red and blue things involve. Now, I'm not going to... Excuse me. Dang. I'm not going to tell you until it actually happens, but just start thinking. Remember last time we were there, I said, hey, try to remember this. See what you think of it. Then you're going to, like, either say, oh, okay, or you're going to facepalm. Kind of like what I did. I just don't like this thing they're doing here. And he's trying to eat his perch now. He's going insane. Just his bird's a nut job. Yeah. So.
It was my sister's bird originally.
Oh, your sister corrupted it then.
Oh yeah.
Quiet it down. All right, let's take this opportunity to say, you. Jeez. You should have just gotten like a... Oh, it reminds me. I saw this commercial for this weird thing. It's like... They call it like Perfect Pet Polly. You ever seen that commercial for that?
No.
It's a commercial for this like fake bird that they're selling for like $15 or something like that. And it's like... It moves and acts just like a real bird. And all it does is like turn its head back and forth. It like twitches its head back and forth. And then makes this really fake bird sound.
Real
and it's like...
don't do that.
Yeah, I know. And
And
then it's like, yeah, everyone will love it. It's the perfect pet to have without the cleanup.
I don't love it.
Yeah, I know, really. It's like, yeah, look, it's another music box thing, just like earlier. Blah, 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 blah. I hate the stupid music boxes. I don't know why. I like the music box lullaby thing or whatever, but opening and closing them is just such a pain. Yeah, so like this bird thing, it's just like people in there were like, holding the bird on their finger, like watching it just like awkwardly turn its head back and forth, making a really fake bird noise. It's like, oh, isn't my bird so cute? Everyone will love it. It even comes with a little perch so you can put it down on the side and I'm like, who would buy that? Like, honestly, consumers are dumb if they buy that.
I'd just like to add that birds are not high maintenance at all.
Yeah, birds are pretty low maintenance.
Yeah, in fact, you put food in their bowl and walk away.
Yeah, they eat it whenever the heck they want at their own pace. Like, what? You can feed them, like, once every couple days so they don't eat it all, right? Like, how much do they eat on a daily basis?
Not a lot.
Not a lot. Okay, so you can really just, like, put a lot of food in there and then, like, wait till they finish it before you...
2 cups of food, the water thing.
I have no idea if you can hear him in the background, but we're talking about bird maintenance. Your bird's broken, fix it. Maintenance of your bird. Dragonfly objects. Alright, this is what we need the 4 wings for, so we get dragonfly. Remember earlier we had the little silver dragonfly, where what we had to do was take off the wings and then use it as a key? Well, this time we have to put wings on the dragonfly and use it as a key. See, this game is like... there's these constant little references to things you've done earlier in the game. I really think that's a pretty effective gameplay mechanic. And oh my goodness. My screen just went black for a second there. Because I haven't touched the mouse in a while. But it's okay now. So now, see there's little 2 green herbs there that I don't need because there's too many freaking herbs in this game. And zombie! Got bit by a zombie there. Don't worry guys, this isn't live commentary if you never realized that. I don't do the commentary with the gameplay, I do it afterwards. I may have fooled you and said, I'm afraid of the zombie. When really, it just bit me, that's about it. But yeah, so if you remember when we were as Claire, there was like a stairway we can go up, but I kind of ignored it. Well, that's where we're going now, folks. We're gonna go upstairs, we're gonna fight final boss, and we'll do the final boss stuff. It's gonna be a blast, guys, alright? Yeah. Are you excited? Are you excited?
Oh, yes.
He's excited. There we go. See, we locked the door. Hooray! And now, last thing in the game. Next video, guys. See you next time.